Hi, my smuggled friends. I hope everyone is doing lovely out there today. You guys will have to comment below and let me know how your Christmas shopping has come along. I am filming this on Sunday, December, what is today? The 15th, I believe it is. Wow, I can't believe 10 days until Christmas. But yeah, I got my laundry going, and I apologize for the catty quarterness. I know that's not even a word, but I kind of have my camera a little offset downstairs here in my candle basement area because I've got kind of a mess going on in front of me, and that's because I am kind of surrounded with stuff that I need to film, and it's getting to the point that some of it's just been sitting here too long and it's just going to get put away because I can't deal with a mess much longer. And yeah, I need to be able to organize a little bit down here. So some of it's going to go away. I got sick, as I mentioned in several videos already now, and it put me more behind than I was already behind. So anyway, what I did want to do was film my Candle Day haul. I did participate in Candle Day at Bath & Body Works, and I also participated at Yankee Candle, and I also participated at Goose Creek. You guys know that Kringle Candle is my favorite candle company. They didn't really do a Candle Day per se, but they do a larger sale after Christmas, so I'll probably be looking into that. But I do have some recent Kringle hauls that I do plan to share. If you guys have been with me for a little bit, you know that I do a lot of vendor wax videos. I do a lot of Scentsy wax videos. But it all started with me, with candles. And I still very much enjoy candles. I am working to cut down my collection some. I do want to de-stash some of my candles because my collection is insanely out of hand. I will never go through all the candles that I own in my lifetime. It's kind of funny because my friends joke that I have a candle store in my basement. I basically do. And they come over looking for scents when they need a gift for someone or they're looking for something for themselves. My daughter often shops through my candle collection to find things that she wants, that her boyfriend wants. And yeah, it's kind of a running joke. My friends at work do the same. They talk about it as well. But yeah, I guess it is kind of funny in a way, but it's kind of not because it's just like, you know, I have too many. But that did not stop me from participating in Candle Day because there were some scents that came out. Most of Candle Day, I believe, were repackages. I don't know that there was anything new. Maybe a couple of things. But I think pretty much everything I picked up. Yeah, I think I have one candle here that's new. Not sure that it is. I think I was watching Kent from the Candle Channel speak about this candle, and he was saying it smells a lot like another candle, so it may technically be a repackage. But and I actually was not planning on getting it, but it just smelled so good. And I actually do love the candle that he spoke about it smelling like, so that's no surprise. And I guess there actually is another one here in my haul that's supposed to be new, but I'm not sure that it is. But not only am I sharing my Candle Day haul, I'm also sharing my recent Christmas candle hauls because I just figured it just made sense to put them all in one video. And they were candles that I picked up and did not pick up for Candle Day because I already have them. So if you're interested in seeing what I got from Bath & Body Works for Candle Day and from my recent Christmas candle shopping hauls, also from Bath & Body Works, stay tuned. Alrighty guys, so I apologize for the noise in the background. I have my laundry going. I actually have the door shut, but there are a couple of vents in my wall where my laundry area is, so you can hear the noise pretty well. So it just helps me to kill two birds with one stone. It doesn't help me to sit down here and film and not get something else done. And Sunday is my laundry day, so I apologize for that noise in the background. The dryer is a bit quieter. You can hear things spinning, but the washer is going currently, but I think that should finish up within the next 15-20 minutes. So that would be my last load as far as the washer. So hopefully it quiets down. But anyway, let's get started on what I picked up for Candle Day. So I placed two orders. One I did online. Bappas buy online, pick up in store was not available that day, understandably so. So I placed my first order online because I knew I wanted to pick up the candles that had the bow lids, because as far as I remember, this was the first really good sale that they had on those candles. And I didn't particularly love the aesthetic of the bow lid. I really could care less that they had the bow lid. In this particular case, I have been drawn in by the fancy lids before, don't get me wrong. This one I was not particularly fond of, mainly because I can see that these are going to be a pain in the ass to store. I stack a lot of my candles, so yeah, that's going to be a pain. But anyway, I would have been fine if I could have replaced the lid with a plain gold lid and they sold it to me cheaper during the season, but that obviously was not an option. So Candle Day was the day that I needed to try to get those bow lids. So mainly because I wanted the scents, I wanted the jars. And the scents weren't anything revolutionary. All three of them were repackages, but I really loved the aesthetics of the jar itself, so I wanted to get them. So I got up online first thing when Candle Day opened up online, got into the queue, which was a mess, let me tell you. I feel like it's a mess every year. It doesn't work well when you try to check out. Yeah, it just freezes. I tried to check out several times before I finally got it to go through. And I still wasn't even sure it went through. The only reason I knew that it finally did was I got a confirmation email. Otherwise, I wasn't even sure my order had went through. So yeah, it was kind of a cluster as usual, but yeah, I finally did get the order to go through. And then of course, once I got the order to go through, then you had to go through the stress of, will it get canceled? Because let's face it, Bath & Body Works cancels a lot of orders during events like this. So then I had to think about, is it going to get canceled? And then I got the shipping notice and it was like, yes, okay, great. Then I had to go through the stress of, will my candles arrive broken? Because if they do, let's face it, there aren't many candles left that you placed in that order that they're going to replace. And I don't know what has happened with your customer service lately, but I know that every time I have to deal with customer service online, it's dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. It used to be an experience that I did not mind. It used to be an experience that was quick, not painful, a good experience. Their customer service used to be the best. That has long changed. So if I have to deal with, there have been times I literally just decided not to deal with Birkin candles because I just don't want to deal with that customer service. So I had to stress about that. And then I thought, if the bow candles are broken, there's no replacing them. Customer service as of late tell you, this has been told to me many times, they tell you that you have to get the exact same candle in order to get a replacement. I don't know why that is, because if you go in the store, you don't have to. It just has to match the price point. But with these online orders, and like I said, this has been told to me several times, you have to get the exact same candle. I don't know what that is about. If the price point matches, why can't I just get a different candle? Especially if I got a great deal on them, $9.95. Why can't I just get a different candle? Nope. Can't do that. So anyway, the great news is, and I mean great, everything arrived without being broken. It was all packaged fairly well. They still threw everything in the box, just loose. I mean, it was in cardboard boxes, but candles still get broken in those cardboard boxes. And my box was something ugly when it arrived. It was pulled open. I'm actually shocked that nothing was broken inside, but luckily it was not. And then I placed a second order in store. So I went to the store later that day with my daughter, and I picked up 5 candles. I knew I was going to work with 5 because I had a 10 off 40 coupon, which you could not use online because you had to use a code online. So I knew that I wanted to use that coupon, and I also knew that all the candles that I kind of wanted, like the bow candles, they would be gone. So, and they were. They told us that someone had arrived very early that morning and bought all of them. So I'm sure they were reselling them. Who knows? Maybe they just love candles as much as I do and they're going to use them. I don't know. But I picked up 5 more in store. So without further ado, I've talked enough. Let's talk about what I picked up for Candle Day. So first I'll go over my online order. The first thing I picked up, and I picked up 2 of them because I love the scent. I will say in years past it has not been very strong. So again, a reason why I would have picked up 2, because I'm probably going to have to burn them both at the same time. This is fresh orange. As you can see, there's 2. So there's that. I will say the label on this is something ugly. The one I had before this was a fairly pretty jar. It was like a white jar and it had like an orange design. So this label, I don't know where this is coming from, but this is not cute. So fresh orange is fresh picked orange, sparkling citrus, and lemon twist. And I won't spend a ton of time talking about these candles because I have quite a few to show you. Oh my gosh, that did hit me. Wow, this smells much stronger than when I first smelled it. Wow. You know, I was going through these candles just yesterday. I had not opened the box for a little bit. I actually let it sit here for a bit because I was afraid. I'm telling you, like when I looked at the condition of that box, I was like, I don't know. And my daughter's the one carried in the house, and I had asked her, did anything sound broken? She was like, I didn't pay attention. She doesn't care about my candles. So I was scared, and it probably sat here a good half of this week before I decided, okay, it's time to open them. So she opened them for me yesterday while I, went over them and made sure nothing was broken. I was literally shocked when it was all over. But I smelled this yesterday, and I remember thinking, it smells just as good as the first time I had this candle, but not very strong. Just the same as the first time I had this candle. But it smells much stronger today. Which is funny, because it's not like it hadn't been sitting. But I love it. It just smells like a very juicy, yummy, freshly peeled orange. And I love that scent. Kind of wish I got more, but this label, it'll go in a candle holder. Okay, so the next candles I picked up, and I actually have multiples of this because I really love this scent. Fun fact, I haven't burned it yet, but that happens to me sometimes when I really love a scent on cold. I will stock up on it because I may just not have time to get to it right away, but I want to make sure that it doesn't sell out. And this has sold out on me a couple of times. I actually placed an order at my local store when they were running the special for that men's set with the body care and candle and I don't know, it was a duffel bag, body care. My daughter wanted it for her boyfriend. So I don't remember exactly what was in it, but I placed an order for 2 of these with that set, and they were canceled. So, but I do have a crate besides the 2 that I picked up in this order. This is peppermint bark. There's that. Is that label not gorgeous? That's another reason that I wanted more, is because I just love the design of this collection. I love it. So peppermint bark, and I love the white lid. This is rich dark chocolate, melted white chocolate, and crushed candy canes. It's a chocolate peppermint scent. Nothing revolutionary. Very much like their, is it called hot peppermint chocolate? Hot chocolate? Peppermint hot chocolate? I think it's peppermint hot chocolate. It's much like that. It smells a little different to me. I definitely pick up a little bit of that white chocolate note. It gives it kind of a creaminess, and I like it. I picked up a crate of this besides these 2. I may have just said that. It's a little chilly in my basement, so my brain fog is like working on high gear right now. But that's peppermint bark. Oh my gosh, that label is beautiful. I also ordered 2 of Vanilla Balsam. I know some people were saying they didn't really like these labels, but I think they're kind of cute. I thought it was kind of cute. Little candy canes. I like it. I like little cutesy things like that. So Vanilla Balsam, there is some glue on these labels. I don't know what it is about the candles that arrive in the mail, but they always have glue on them. And I just spend so much time taking it all off. But I won't complain too much because they're not broken. Balsam Fir, Frosted Vanilla, and Snow-Capped Pine Needles. I mean, this is a quintessential yummy Christmas or past Christmas. I would totally do this in January and February. Very vanilla heavy tree scent. It's beautiful. It's yummy. I love that gourmand element it has, and yeah, I had to pick up a couple of those. So I actually have some from years past, so I didn't go too crazy, but I love that. And the last one I picked up 2 of, and I did this because I thought I would like it, and because I really do love the kind of primitive labels on these. And I kind of figured it might be in the realm of Mary Cookie, but this is Sugar Cookie. So 2 of those. Nothing special about the label, but I do love the little bit of this label's kind of, you know, this one's more smoother. That one's had a little bubble in it. Couldn't think of the word. So Sugar Cookie is warm vanilla, creamy butter, crisp brown edges, and sprinkled with sugar. And I actually do have Mary Cookie over here, so let me see what I think. Very similar. I don't think they're exactly the same, but they're pretty similar. So I kind of just thought it would be that kind of a scent and figured I would like it. So I picked up 2 of those. And then with those same labels, I picked up 1 of Ice Winter Balsam. I just love that label. I just think it's so cute. And I love, again, the white lid. So this is frozen eucalyptus, sugared pine, and fresh balsam. I usually stay away from eucalyptus like the plague. There's glue on this one too, because I just don't love a strong eucalyptus. But the mixture of the pine and the balsam, yeah, that's not coming off. Pull it off later. Yeah, that mixture of the pine and balsam just makes everything so much better in this candle. I really like this. I have a couple of these in my collection from prior years, but not many. But I think this would be a perfect, it's coming off as quite sweet, and that eucalyptus note is very subdued in here, as subdued as eucalyptus can be. So I really like the smell of that, but I will definitely do this in January, February. So that is Ice Winter Balsam. And then also from this collection, I really do love these labels. This is Christmas Cider. I actually have a couple of these that I'm getting ready to burn upstairs now from prior years. So Christmas Cider is mulled cinnamon, crushed clove, and creamy nutmeg, and simmering cider. I just love scents like that. Very holiday-ish, very Christmas-ish. I really love that apple cider note with the tree mix, or the spices, I should say. And this would be great to burn with a tree mix or a tree scent. It's just like a mulled cider, and I just love it. So that's Christmas Cider. This one actually smells pretty relatively strong on cold. I feel like the ones I have upstairs are not the strongest. I haven't lit them yet, so we'll see. Then I picked up, I just wanted to get another one because this one sold out, so it said online, during fall, and I had only picked up 1, and when I saw the label in person, I was like, oh my gosh, that label is gorgeous. I want another. This is just a classic scent that I tend to pick up every year because I love it. This is Honeycrisp Apple. And I mean, look at that label. Is that not beautiful? I was just stunned by how beautiful it was. So I was like, I really need another, even though I have multiple Honeycrisp Apple in my collection. So this is Golden Honeycrisp Apple Blossom and Fresh Sugar Cane. It just smells literally like a fresh, juicy, crunchy Honeycrisp apple. I love it. It's a good performer, or at least it has been in years past, and so I just like to have it in my collection. It'll be one that I won't burn except for in fall, or maybe you could burn it in connection with a tree scent, because like I said, I like applewood tree. But anyway, there's that. All right, and then the last candles I picked up in this order, how many did I get? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 candles in this order. So let's go over the bow candles that I picked up. The first one was Winter Candy Apple. And there's the bow lid. It's quite substantial. These lids are quite hefty, but there's that. It's all gold, and then you can see there's kind of a suction. And these, like, if you threw this at something, it would probably break, and it would break whatever you throw it at, because it's quite heavy. Oh, I can feel this candle's moving. I think it's loose inside. Yeah, it happens in the cold. Sometimes your candles come loose. But I really just wanted that jar. I mean, is that jar not gorgeous? And I definitely just wanted the jar on this one because this isn't even a favorite scent of mine. This is a scent that my daughter likes. So, I mean, I can burn it once in a while. I can give or take it. It doesn't bother me, but it's not my favorite. So the scent notes on this are red apples, crisp pears, and candy oranges. You would think that I would absolutely love this. but to me it just really smells a little bit soapy, but very much like the coating on a candy apple. Kind of wish the apple note came through a little bit stronger. But yeah, it smells really to me like the coating on the candy apple. So there's that. Like I said, not my favorite, but I had to have that jar. So I just picked up one. And then the next one I picked up two. This is a classic favorite of mine. This is 'Tis the Season. So there's that. Is that jar not gorgeous? It's beautiful. I just love it. I love the aesthetic of this jar. You would be nice if they would just sell two versions. One with a fancy lid and one without. So we could, you know, pay cheaper if we just want the jar. So 'Tis the Season is rich red apple, sweet cinnamon, and cedar wood. And that's exactly what it is. It's just like an apple wood, a kind of a red cinnamon, like red hot cinnamon. Very holiday-ish, very classic. The cedar wood is not overly strong, so that scares you. I wouldn't be worried about it. But if you don't like red hot cinnamon scents, this probably wouldn't be your jam. But I love it. I pick it up every year, so depending on what label it's in. So there's that. And then the last one I picked up, and I honestly don't know why I picked up more, but I have so many of this candle in my collection because it is my number one. If I had to pick one scent in the world that I could not live without for the rest of my life, this would be it. Bath & Body Works, The Perfect Christmas. It is my numero uno favorite scent. And I have a lot of favorite scents. I have a lot of favorites, but this is something special. So this is fresh cut pine, cinnamon sugar, and toasted marshmallow, and that's exactly what it smells like. It's the sweetest, yummiest, gooeyest tree scent. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good. I love it so much. It's a very popular scent. The masses do love this. Not everyone, of course. Not every scent is for everyone, but the masses do love it. And so I knew I needed two of them. Did I show you I had two? I have two of those. So there's that. I can't believe that they arrived in one piece. I really can't believe it. All right, so that will do it for my online order. Now, what I picked up in store are these 5. And it was funny because I struggled to pick up a 5th. And so I just couldn't figure out what to do for my 5th. So I said, guess what? I don't know what I want. I'll just pick up my favorites. So I picked up The Perfect Christmas. This, of course, is in a different design. And I actually have another one in my order over here. So you'll see it again. But I just talked about the scent notes. Oh my gosh. It's a good performer. It's nice and strong. It's so good. So good. It literally is the perfect Christmas scent. So that was my 5th candle. And I picked up, also this was a repurchase from earlier in the season. I picked up another because the labels on this collection are so beautiful and interesting. This one has a plain lid. You'll see this in my collection. It does not have a plain lid when I first bought it. Yeah, it had a beautiful snowflake lid. So I got ripped off on my lid, but that's okay. Fresh Balsam is woodland balsam, crisp eucalyptus. How about that? Another eucalyptus candle. Fir branches and cedar wood. It's just an absolute tree scent. Like, there's nothing special about it. It's just kind of pure and simple. A little bit of a woodsy vibe, very minuscule, and the eucalyptus again. It's very well blended in there. And there are people who do think this is a little harsh and they don't like it, but I personally love it. And I love that label. So that was one of the ones I picked up at the store for Candle Day. Speaking of, this is from the same collection. This one does have the proper lid. So this is Strawberry Snowflakes. Is that jar not beautiful? So this one, as you can see, has the beautiful snowflake lid. That's what Fresh Balsam was supposed to have. I didn't notice when I picked it up, or I probably could have swapped a lid with another Fresh Balsam that was correct. So Juicy Strawberry Whipped Cream and Iced Bergamot. This is just a like perfumey, kind of body care-ish strawberries, kind of strawberries and cream scent. I love it. It's just really good to me. And I just think this is the perfect kind of scent to burn in like January and February, which I will. So I won't burn it now. It's not really quite a holiday scent to me, but I will get into it during the winter. And then the last candle I got, because I got 2 of them, so that made my 5. This is Fresh Cinnamon Rolls. There's 2. There's that. It's a cute label. It's kind of in the realm of that Vanilla Balsam collection. So, little snowmen and little characters. It's cute. Like I said, I wasn't going to get it, but I got my nose on it. And there weren't that many sitting there, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to get it. Gooey cinnamon roll, warm ground spice, and vanilla frosting. Kent said this smelled very much like pumpkin cinnamon bun from Bath & Body Works. I have to agree. It does very much smell like that. But that candle is really good. It's one of my favorites. So I picked up 2 of them. Alrighty guys, so that'll do it for what I picked up for Candle Day, both my online order and my in-store order. Let's go over the candles I picked up. I think this comprises of 2 orders I did over time during the holiday season. And yeah, this is basically what I brought into my house this year to burn during the holidays. Will I get to all of this during this holiday? Absolutely not. But candles keep for years, so I'm not concerned. And as you can see, I have quite a few behind me. So yeah, I just come down here when I feel like it and grab a bunch of candles, take them upstairs, and just burn through what I can. So I kind of separated these as much as I could by collection. The first one I'll show you is actually a duplicate that you just saw. This is the Perfect Christmas. I cannot tell you how many of these candles I have in my collection. It's insane. So there's another. The next one I picked up during these couple of orders. I think my washer's done. It's Hot Cocoa and Cream. This is a classic staple. Most of you know what it smells like, but it's also part of this collection. And I was actually shocked that we didn't see this released in a different label as well, although I'm not sure they did last year. So Hot Cocoa and Cream is decadent milk chocolate, fresh steamed milk, and mini marshmallows. Oh, this is so good. This again, very hot cocoa scent, basically. But this again is a great scent to do during January and February, and I will. So beautiful label. Just wish it was a total wraparound. It's just a partial. But these are cheaper candles, probably because of that. But the lids are gorgeous on these. Very festive. And this is a classic candle. I love to have that in my collection. I have multiples and always will, as long as they offer it. And then I have one of these down here. I actually have a second because I did pick up 2. It does seem to be a new candle. I think it's new in candle form. It's been out before in soap, I believe. I picked up 2. One is upstairs, so I can only show you one. But this is Cookie Butter Truffle. There's that. And this has notes of cookie butter, whipped cream, vanilla extract. This smells more delicious than that sugar cookie scent. Very buttery sugar cookie. Almost kind of like a Danish butter cookie. It smells good. I haven't burned it yet, but whew, it smells good on cold. And then the last one from that collection I picked up, this obviously is a repackage. 'Tis the Season. So that's the same candle that you saw in the bow, with the bow lid. I won't discuss scent notes again because I already talked about it. But yeah, just your red hot cinnamon scent. Like I mentioned earlier, I have another Fresh Blossoms. There's that. I picked up a couple more Strawberry Snowflakes, so I have 3 of those now. And I actually have some of this scent from prior years, so I probably have about a crate of those. I picked up 1, yeah, this is the last of this collection, 1 of Snowflakes and Cashmere. These labels, oh my gosh, they're stunning, and they do go all the way around. They are just beautiful. There's like a little owl in the tree, and he has little earmuffs on. He's so cute. I'm not sure how well you can see him, but he's super cute. So Snowflakes and Cashmere is pretty much a body care scent. It's just recently been in a candle. I think they started out releasing it in a single wick, and I think it was popular, and then we started to see the 3 wick, I think for the first time last year, because I picked it up, I think in like a pink packaging, and then this year they brought it back. So this is Vanilla Cashmere Cream, Caramel Woods, and Frosted Clementine. It's a very pretty scent. You really get the cashmere more than the other notes. I kind of wish the orange came out a little bit more. Do I detect it? I do. I can smell it there, and it does smell like a cold orange. But I get the cashmere the most. But I'm not mad about it. It's a beautiful scent, so I picked it up. I'm not always huge on the body care candles, so unless I really, really, really love them, like that Strawberry Snowflakes, I won't buy a ton of them, but I tend to like to have, you know, 1 or 2 in my collection. All right, the next collection I purchased from, I only picked up 2 from this collection. The first one, and this is a scent that I don't normally pick up because in the past it's just been kind of harsh to my nose, so I don't tend to get it. But the label was so cute, and it does tend to be pink, and pink is my favorite color. So I just had to pick it up. And I'm actually burning one upstairs right now, and it's not been too bad. I have learned that if I burn it simultaneously with other candles like tree or cookie or something like that, it's not as harsh. That's Twisted Peppermint. And this is Cool Peppermint, Sugared Snow, Fresh Balsam, Vanilla Buttercream, and Hint of Musk. I mainly get peppermint from this. I definitely don't pick up that balsam. I do get a little bit of that creaminess, but I get peppermint big time. So you gotta love peppermint to love this one, but I love the label, so I picked it up and I will enjoy it. It took me several years to burn the one that I have upstairs now, so. And then I picked up a classic Vanilla Bean Noel. I wasn't gonna get this because it is notorious for being light, but I do love the scent, so I'll probably put it under my candle jar, and I love the design on the jar. So I did pick it up. These jars are reminding me of those designs that they did a few years ago. They were like the luminaries, and they had the little characters on them, and they kind of had like a snowy background and all these different colors like this. Yeah, I really like that. It had like the fairy gumdrop, I think it's the scent. Hi, Bubba's. Please don't mess with the camera, sir. Hey, what you doing? So Vanilla Bean Noel is fresh vanilla bean, marshmallow fluff, and vanilla cake. It smells so good in the jar, but it is light, and I don't expect it to perform well. So I will probably do this one close to me, like in a bedroom. So, you know, got to be close by where I can actually smell it, or I'll put it in a candle crock where it probably will do a little better. Excuse me, sir. I'm almost done. I got just 2 more, maybe 3 more collections here. All right, I will say Bath & Body Works did a nice job on their candles this year. A lot of repackages, but I'm fine with that. I don't mind the repackages because I like being able to get my favorites. So I do also like to see new things, and I kind of wish they had more new things this year than they did. And I think that's probably the general consensus with people, but I'm okay with repackages too. So the first one I picked up from this collection is Mary Cookie. And the lid on that looks like kind of like a peppermint candy. Love that. So Mary Cookie, and I love the color wax in this collection. So Mary Cookie is fresh baked cookies, sparkling sugar crystals, and rich vanilla. This is just a classic, yummy vanilla cookie. I love it. I usually pick up at least 1 every year. So there's that. Tends to perform pretty decent. Then I picked up, this is also a scent I really like to do in January, but it does have a Christmas label. This is Tree Farm. And this has notes of crisp pine needle, warm cedar, and spiced apple. I love that spiced apple mixed with the tree. It's stunning. I love it so much. So that is one. Actually, this is a scent I recently found, probably just a couple years ago, found that I really liked it. And it's been around longer than that, but I plan to get in that in January or February. Also picked up another classic, Holiday. And this is red cinnamon stick, Christmas clove buds, and ground nutmeg. Very much in the realm of 'tis the season. So if you like 'tis the season, you'll like this. Very spicy holiday scent. And I like that, kind of a red hot cinnamon spicy. And I actually think I'm missing some candles because I know I bought more than these 2. I think I probably have 4 of these now. So I think I forgot to pull some stuff, but that's okay. Vanilla eggnog. There's that. And vanilla eggnog is cream of vanilla, cinnamon stick, and dash of nutmeg. I'm not sure if this is actually a new scent. I think Bath & Body Works is marketing like it's a new scent. I had my butter rum eggnog candle out here just a little bit ago. I should have took a sniff. I feel like that candle is a little sweeter, but this is nice. I really like it. Very vanilla creamy. So there's that. And then another classic that I always have to have in my collection because I love it. Over the years, I feel like it's gotten more citrusy, and I love that. Bright and orangey. This is Winter. And this is another candle I love to get into after Christmas. So Winter is white woods, pine needles, sparkling clementine, and spice clove. This is just kind of like your orange pomander mixed with tree scent. And I love it. I feel like this one's a little spicier this year, more than that bright, sweet orange. But I get the orange. I do get the orange. Oh, I really love that. All right, and then we have a couple more from that same collection that Peppermint Bark came from. I picked up a cinnamon caramel swirl. It's just so beautiful. This is gooey caramel, grated cinnamon, vanilla bean, and maple brown sugar. Nothing revolutionary. It comes out pretty much every year. I will say I like this better than I like pumpkin caramel swirl. There's just something about that cinnamon that I really, really enjoy that. And I picked up a frosted cranberry. This is a scent that we tend to see. And I think we've seen it in more than one packaging this year, but I only picked up this packaging. This is iced cranberries, blonde woods, red apple, and tonka bean. I actually have one of these going upstairs right now too. It's just a beautiful, beautiful sweet cranberry scent. Really like that. And then the last collection I picked up candles from, I picked up Fresh Sparkling Snow. This label is so cute. Fun fact, I collect snowmen, and so when I saw this, I was like, I need that in my life. I actually have had this scent before, so I'm familiar with it. This is Icy Melon, Winter Pine, and Fresh Citrus. It's a very nice, look at that blue wax. Very nice melon scent, like a cold melon scent. You could even do this, honestly, you could do this straight through spring. But the label, of course, is meant for winter. The lids on this collection are stunningly gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I hope they're coming up okay. Very pretty. And then the last two candles I have here are North Pole Punch. And I do believe this was considered a new candle this year. I don't know. It could be a repackage because I feel like Bath & Body Works has had some punch candles recently in the past recent few years. So it could be, but I'm not positive. This is Merry Cherries, Jolly Cranberries, and a dash of sugar. The label is stunning. Look at that. Pink wax. Beautiful. Very fruity. You could literally do this all year long. Very fruity, very cherry, very sweet, very fruit punchy. So if you like fruit punch scents, you would like that. North Pole Punch. Alright guys, I've got a mountain of Bath & Body Works candles here. My laundry has finished up and I need to get a folding. And I'm going to see if my back holds out for me to do at least one more video down here where I can either do my Goose Creek haul or my Kringle haul. And maybe Goose Creek, because I have a number of candles from Goose Creek too. So if you're interested in seeing my Goose Creek haul, look for that video. It will probably go up after this one sometime. But yeah, if you did Candle Day, did you get a free bag, by the way? Did you get your bag? I got mine. That's another reason I went to the store, because I wanted my bag. I'm like, and it's funny because when I first walked into my store, they didn't have any. And I was like, yeah, they're all sold out. Of course they are. Yep. But lo and behold, as I was shopping, the girl went in the back and she pulled out some more. And I was like, yes, I get my bag. Because I'm totally here for my bag. So yeah, I have that now. And I use that to cart my candles around. So it's not unusual for me to keep a crate in there or pop a crate in there and pop 6 candles in there and take them upstairs and use them. So yeah, let me know what you guys got for Candle Day. Let me know what you were looking most forward to, whether or not you were lucky enough to get a hold of it. How many candles did you pick up? Did you go overboard? Did you think this Candle Day was kind of boring? I will admit, it was kind of boring, but an excuse to buy candles at $9.95 works for me, boring or not. And so I did purchase more than I expected. And not all of those were Candle Day, as I said. A couple of these hauls were just during the Christmas season. And I just wanted to share them all in one haul because I had not had the opportunity to film them yet. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you will share with me what you got. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Have a great one. Bye-bye.